JCK, and today is Thursday the 14th of January 2021. This is part 2 of my remote view sessions. The last one was about Antarctica and what that entails, and the second part was also supposed to be about Antarctica, but I was taken somewhere a little bit different. And this happened early this morning. I didn't really sleep much last night, and I didn't quite know what the time was when this was happening. I thought it was about 6 a.m. or something like that. So all last night, I'll start off by saying this. I kept getting repeating numbers all night. It started with I uploaded a video to YouTube. It might be number 75. So that was my the video that I uploaded to YouTube. And when I finished that, I believe I did a few things, and I looked at the time and it was 2:22. Then I stayed up, did a few more things, chatted to some people. I chatted to Juicy and Lucy, and up popped the time, 3:33. Then I was in conversation with someone else on WhatsApp, and again glanced at the time, it was 4:44. So this happened to me all night last night, these repeating numbers. Didn't think anything of it, I just thought it was funny. And then fell asleep for a bit, and I woke up and I thought, okay, I really got to I want to put the Antarctica video out today. I need to get a little bit more information. Let me dive deep again. I got my crystal. I got my music track prepared, the one that sends me into this really amazing state in order to be able to journey and go through portals and things like that. As I start up the music, I lay down on the bed. I am holding the crystal in a particular way on my chest. I start to see in my mind's eye in the room entities, knowing that I'm about to go into another dimension. And I'm quickly, my male counterpart from my last video rushes in on the astral and says, "Get in the ship now, we gotta go." And we literally jump into this tiny spacecraft the size of ourselves. It's the two of us in there, and we take off into a wormhole or something. It's like lights whizzing past you really fast. I actually felt sick. I was laying in bed. Physically, I could feel my body. Physically, I could feel my body laying down flat on the bed. Yet I was spinning. It was like I was spinning super fast. My mind was spinning really fast. And I felt like I wanted to throw up. It was that intense and real. Like I was being rushed through a super fast elevator or something like that. And we're in this ship. We have a protective dome over us. So I wasn't going to be attacked. It was just like, it was really strange how my event or my astral travel, my remote view suddenly happened so quickly. As soon as my male counterpart appeared, as soon as I closed my eyes, he said, "Get in the ship now. We've got to get out of here." And that's pretty interesting because it usually takes a little bit of time to get into a remote view or a meditative state. I'm trying to remember all the sequence of events. So we're in this ship. I know the destination or the target. The target would be Antarctica. I wanted to see if there was something else there. I wanted to know Was there underground cities? Was there other things? Was there places that other people talk about, clones, all of that sort of stuff? We suddenly land on the ground outside of, there's no spaceship anymore. We land on the ground as if we're tumbled out of it, both he and I. And we look up, and in the distance is this incredibly beautiful, beautiful scene, like a natural scene, almost like a prehistoric looking, untouched, mountainous landscape. It was so beautiful. It was almost like hyper reality. There was a sunset in the distance, 2 mountains I could see, and it was golden. The lights were very golden. The sky was so gorgeous and so hyper real. And I turned to him and said, is this Antarctica? And he said, I don't know. I said, is this the place under Antarctica? Is this what it looks like? Is this the real world? Inner Earth? Is this what it is? And he said, I don't know. And he's looking around and I'm looking around, and I said, something doesn't quite feel right about this place. It was so perfect. It was too perfect. It looked like a backdrop of a movie scene or a stage performance. A painted backdrop. It was so hyper real. The colours were too vivid and a little bit too perfect. And I remember saying, this is like a cardboard cutout. This doesn't feel real. And then we both had this very ominous feeling, like, is this a trap? Are we actually somewhere else and somebody's put this fake scenery up to trap us? Where are we? And suddenly, as we realized that, over the horizon came these ships, these spaceships, hordes of them in the sky. They looked almost at first see-through and then coming into view as if we could slowly start to see them visibly. And they had a specific shape about them. I'll just show you the shape. Sorry about the noise, just one second. Drew the shape here. It's a very rudimentary drawing, but they all had that shape. It was rectangular but pointed at the front, and the nose went downwards. They were all white coloured, off-white, whitish grey coloured, and they were all coming up over the horizon. But one in particular came up above us and then lowered down, and I thought, oh shit. Is this aliens? What is this? So the ship comes down and we stand back. It's huge. It's huge. My male counterpart and I stand back, and this door on the side of the ship opens up. I don't know what to expect, and as it opens, God, it's so stupid. It's fucking JFKjr. JFKjr pops out like young version, 1997 version JFKjr. And I said, oh fuck, no, this is a trap. And like, I mean, this is a remote view or interdimensional, whatever you want to call this journey that I'm on. I am questioning it the whole time, going, no, somebody's playing a trick. This isn't real. And he's going, come on, come on. And I'm going, nope, nope. I go, you're fake. That's not real. This is a trap. This is too ridiculously, I mean, and I've seen ridiculous things, but I thought this is a bit too ridiculous. And I said, no, it's some other entity pretending this is what it is. And he said, ask your male counterpart. So I asked him, I said, what do you think? Is this real? And he looked at me and he said, well, I'm real and you're real and I wouldn't lie to you. He said he feels real to me. He doesn't feel, it doesn't feel like a deception. It doesn't feel deceptive. And then JFK Jr. said, how do you want me to prove it to you? And he said, the numbers. I said, yes. And he said, open your eyes and look at the clock. He said, what's my number? 555. I told you this before. Look at the clock. I opened my eyes. I looked down at my phone. It's 5:55 in the morning. And I go, oh, shit. I actually screamed out loud. And tears started going in my eyes. And he said, it's me. Come on. Come in the ship. I need to talk to you. I said, how am I going to explain this to people? This is ridiculous. I said, why do you look so young? And he said, well, I can be whatever I want to be. And I said, no, hang on a minute. Are you real? I said, are you flesh and blood? And he said, well, are you flesh and blood? And I said, yeah, I'm flesh and blood. And he goes, okay, but you're a projection in this dimension. You're a projection of yourself in this dimension. You are a hologram almost on the astral, and so am I. And I said, okay, so does that mean you're not real? And he said, no, you need a physical body to create this hologram. And I said, so you're alive? And he said, yes. And I said, so you've got a physical body? And he said, yes. And I said, so why do you look young? And he said, because I can project whatever I want to appear, however young I want to appear, on the astral. It's my imagination I'm using. And I said, okay. He said, so come into the ship. So we walk in and I burst into tears because I recognize it's the white room that I go to, and I've been in all these remote views. Every time I'm shown the looking glass technology, every time I'm shown the VIPs, it's this the white room. It's the ship. And I literally start crying. I actually burst out crying in real life from the realization of what this all means. And I said to him, so you're alive? And he said, yes. And I said, so where are you? Where do you live? He said, well, I can't tell you that because you're going to talk to the public and I can't tell you where I am. And I said, how am I going to tell the public all of this? And he said, JC, you'll work out a way. You know how to talk to people. And I said, okay. He said, listen, all you need to know is I'm safe, Carolyn is safe, and Kaylee is safe. And it dawned on me what that meant. He said President Trump is safe, Melania is safe, and their family is safe. That's all you need to know. I said, so what is this reality? What is this outside? Why does it look like a backdrop? He said, that's the Matrix. It's fake. It's not real. It's a simulation. And I said, okay, so now that the bad guys are gone, who creates the simulation? And he said, we the people. We the people create the simulation. When he said this, I burst into tears. And he said, do you understand? Do you understand how we all manifest our reality, and we are still manifesting it? He said, do you understand that the bad guys are gone and we're still manifesting the evil? Because we, the people, manifest the Matrix. I was so emotional. I then asked, okay, I have another question before I go. Is Princess Diana alive? And he said, yes, she is. And she has protection, guards, day and night, all around her until they are completely defeated. And so she's alive. I got the sense that she was under such heavy danger and oppression. She must represent something very, very, very special in terms of a metaphysical presence, not just her physical lineage, that they would want to destroy her still. It's not just the 3D, but she's alive. I was so overcome, I opened my eyes and I couldn't continue. I didn't get any more information in this session. I just know that this represents something very, very important, very profound. You can take this as a metaphor. You can see me as delusional, wishful thinking, whatever you want to think. All I know is that this represents to me that we have won and that there is a new world that we're creating. And we're in charge of it. We, the people, are in charge of it. So take back your power. And please stop dwelling on the fear porn and begin to create your new world together. Thank you for listening.